Hey, hey, hey.
Hi, I'm trying to figure out why my hair looks greasy, and I'm concerned.
I don't think it looks greasy.
I feel like, did I forget to rinse the conditioner out last night? Because it feels weird. I'm genuinely questioning if I need to rewash my hair today.
I've been one day ahead all week. I, for some reason, keep thinking today is Wednesday.
So have I actually.
All week, I've been
just
like
now.
a day ahead.
Only just now, like today, like just recently, I thought today was Wednesday, and then I was like, It's only Tuesday. Well, it's Wednesday when you're listening to us.
Right, we're broadcasting in the middle of the day.
Yes.
Today is Campbell Miriam's 17th birthday. Happy birthday, Campbell.
Happy birthday, Campbell. Do you feel old that you have a 17-year-old?
No, because I'm trying to figure out how in the world I was old enough to have a 17-year-old.
When you were just barely 17 yourself.
Right, I was like 17
Child
when I had her.
bride, a child
I have
bride.
no idea how this happened. I'm looking through the pictures, but it goes so fast.
It does. Like, you know that saying, like, the days are long and the years are short? Like, it is so true.
I cannot believe that she's 17, but also happy birthday to Hazel, our niece, because they were born on the same day, 7 years apart.
That's so fun.
So today she's 10.
Oh,
That's so cute.
that is so fun.
It is fun. I always laughed. I'm like, okay, Jessica, if you have a daughter, you have to have her born on September 24th.
Yes.
Then all the granddaughters will be on the same day, but that Olive did not comply. So, but yeah, so today's Hazel's birthday. We talked to her last night and she was telling us all about her day, and she's so funny, and she wanted to know what Campbell's outfit was going to be for her birthday because she had hers picked out for a week.
I think that's so fun. So my kids, I always ask them, like, all my kids are July birthdays, so they are never in school for their birthdays.
That's awesome.
Well, so they like it. And I thought it would be kind of sad because I think it would be fun to have school on your birthday because, like, nobody really wants to go to school, but that would be a day that you would actually, like, want to go, and, like, you get to see all of your friends.
Yeah. Hazel's shirt said,
fun.
it's my birthday. And I can see she's probably like dancing to the songs.
She's
and
probably loving it.
Campbell had a good outfit. We celebrated last night. These are the differences between things you do and we do. We hauled the last of our pigs to market.
I like that you used it as a celebration.
We did. So, and we also purchased 3 cows. And so the cows were coming from the south and we were coming from the north. And then we met at the butcher to drop off all the animals to go to market.
So you need to be very clear when you say you purchased 3 cows.
Yeah,
we
I'm
are
going
not
to get
becoming
to this. So they unloaded the cows for beef sticks and we unloaded our pig for some delicious sausage and bacon. And then we're like, okay, where are we going to go to eat? So there's not much around in Jeromesville. We went to Heffelfinger Meats. And so we went to BW3s. That's kind of our spot in Ashland that we go to because we were between like Ashland, Worcester, and then you have Der Dutchman, but that's like 30 minutes. So everything was about 15 to 30 minutes away. So that's what we did last night. It was me and Campbell and Jack because Parker had football. So Bill stayed with Parker to do football. And then my dad rode up with the Turners who were bringing the cattle. And so we all met. So it was my dad, Tom and Susie.
So it was
Jack,
like a nice
Campbell. It was a little
birthday
celebration.
dinner.
But I'm like, like we meet and arrange things with animal, drop-offs and exchanges.
Yeah.
Danna would never do that.
No, I would just, like, we went last week. I think I talked about this already.
We went to the casino.
We went to the casino for my family's
we went to the butcher.
birthday.
Well, and it was funny because there was this little man who manages like the animals. So you drop off these animals in a barn, and I'd never been to this one before. We normally go to a different one about 10 miles away. And so I just saw like a barn, so I dropped it off. Well, apparently I was supposed to go around to the other side, but we dropped off this pig who's very tame. And so she just
the laziest pig I've ever seen.
Yeah, she just is trained and she does whatever we tell her to do. And which makes it a little more difficult. And so the guy's like, how did you unload your pig here? He was like, it could have gotten loose. And I'm like, well, when you meet the pig, like you'll understand. He's like, oh, it's one of those pigs. I'm
Is
like,
that like a trait?
he's like, it's a 4-H pig, isn't it? And I'm like, it is. So very tame. So we unloaded the cows and did that and had a nice little dinner. And we tried to play a prank on Bill and he didn't even get pranked.
So I'm just very concerned that so I think you should tell everyone what you did because you told me, and it's actually quite concerning the lack of response.
Yeah. So I think that he thinks that maybe it really is there.
Has he been up to the barn?
No. Okay. So the Turners brought 3 cows for us to have turned into beef sticks. and hot dogs. Soon we're going to have all beef hot dogs. I'm super excited for that. But then they also brought this calf along, a steer calf that they have customers that live in the area. So they were taking this steer calf to their customers. And so it's a beautiful blue roan, which is like a bluish black cow. So it's a shorthorn plus, it's breed.
I didn't even know that there
it was
were
in the
different
trailer.
cow
And
breeds.
we took their picture, and we said, look what the Turners got Campbell for her birthday. Isn't he so cute? And sent it. And we're all standing around the phone, like waiting for him to call me. Cause I'm like, he's totally going to call. No response, nothing. Not anything at all. So I walk in the house and Parker's like, I hear Campbell got a steer for her birthday.
Oh, so he saw it.
Bill saw it and talked to Parker about it, but
Yeah.
never said anything to us. So then we're like, well, how long would it take for him to know that we had, I don't want a steer, I want a heifer in the barn that he didn't know about.
I think he just knew that you were not.
But wouldn't the
And I
shock
think he
factor
wasn't
be
even
so good if
entertaining
he
us.
really thought that it was like, fair?
For sure. I just think that he was like, I'm not even entertaining this.
I'm not even going to pretend.
I'm not
that
pretending. He was
flusters
a
me.
party pooper.
So, but we went from like hardly any sheep to more sheep and more sheep and more sheep. And so,
But it was cute.
soon they'll take over.
My niece and nephew didn't have school on Friday, and so they came up. They came to the market for the day, and their grandma, my sister-in-law's mom, brought them. And I said, "Oh, did you go?"
She
over?
looked great, by the way.
She's so cute.
Yeah,
She's so
she did.
Cute.
She looked great.
So I said, "Oh, did you guys go over to the barn?" And she's like, "Huh?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Did you go see like the chickens?" Do you know she did not even realize that was like even over there?
So there are some people that don't. Can you imagine, for as busy as it is, there's still some people that don't know about it?
No, it's so interesting. I said there are probably about 10 sheep in there, and there's tons of chickens. And so then they fed the chickens. It was super cute. But like, I'm like, yeah, it's right there. Like they had no idea. So, and I think it's funny because I think so many people come out to see the animals, but just as many people don't
know.
realize that they're there. Yeah.
Which means there'd be more traffic.
Yes, which I know you love that so much.
But I always think, I'm already telling Bill, I'm like, there's already so many hundreds and thousands of people that go through there, and there's people that don't know about it. So a blogger who comes to our farm every year, she just discovered it, and she's like, I had no idea that they had animals over here, and she posted it, a picture of the chickens, and I'm thinking, oh, that's so great. But I'm like, wow, like it's still not discovered by some people.
But I mean, do you know how many people still say to us, you're open year round?
Year round.
People are shocked that we are open year round. It's like, yeah, they're like, we thought you were only open in the fall.
Can you imagine if we weren't open year round? Wow. We might have some downtime.
Wait, I could get a day off.
Not this time of year.
I'm kidding.
Not this time of year. So Danna's working, and I'm running around doing errands for people. Today was actually kind of funny.
So today, like I
feel I'm a personal shopper. That's what I am.
So here's the thing. So this time of year, I do have more flexibility in my schedule as far as being able to leave the market if need be.
Sometimes it's just harder.
It's just harder because I'm doing things, but I'm not like on the schedule. Whereas when I am on the schedule, I'm counted as a person there. So I really don't have the flexibility to be able to just leave. So like this time of year, I can go pick the kids up from school. It's just harder because there's other things going on that I need to be there for. But today I knew that it really wasn't busy, but I had bought Campbell a birthday gift.
Which is very nice.
Yes.
And we didn't have a gift for her.
Well, I bought it last night with store pickup. So Campbell, don't get upset if you're listening to this, but your
hard to
daughter
shop
is
for.
the hardest person I have ever met to shop for. And I'll tell you what I said to Bill about this. But so anyways, it was a pickup, in-store pickup. So Tom was going to go on his lunch. And then you had mentioned that, well, I'm going to go over that way because I want to look for something for her. So I was like, oh, this is great. If you could just pick it up. Meanwhile, yesterday she went to Costco. We had team dinner for the volleyball team today. She bought me all the stuff for team dinner today.
Which I still struggled with that because I didn't have time to make the lasagna. But I love to make good lasagna. Well, you do too. I mean, you're Italian.
I don't mind. So I'm not Italian. Tom's family is. But my mother-in-law, do you know that before I even got married, my mother-in-law was like, you have to learn to make sauce or you can't marry my son. And I do make a really good sauce. So I could have absolutely.
It was paining me to buy this lasagna.
Christy, our friend Christy,
she's
who
a good
did
cook
it with me
too,
as well.
yeah.
She both said, she goes, I cannot believe with our last names that we have the nerve to be buying store-bought
Garcia
lasagna.
Polo and Geraci.
I'm like, yes,
The
I know.
Patterson is the one that nobody should
buying
care about.
The store-bought lasagna. But we bought it. I mean, we had to get these girls fed quickly, and we just don't have a lot of time. Meanwhile, Costco lasagna, I was not unimpressed with it. I mean, I wasn't blown away, but it was not bad for a quick cheap meal. I would recommend it. But so Kristin bought that for me. Then today she had to go back to Costco. I was like, oh, get some bread. She has run all my errands for me.
So I was
if
doing
I was
so
rich,
good.
this would be awesome because I would really, it's like a personal assistant.
Well, I didn't really look like I'm a person who would shop in Lululemon today.
But you don't
so I
look
feel
bad.
like when I went in there, they're like, she shops at Lululemon.
But you don't look
Because
bad.
I'm like, Geraci. No, my sister's calling. Sorry,
I was
Jessica.
worried.
She doesn't listen to the
She
podcast
doesn't listen.
anyway,
She
so I'm
doesn't
just
know.
muting her.
I was worried that they were going to give you a hard time because like your name is not. Like,
No, I
some
showed them
places
the
are like that,
the email and they're
it
really
was
nice.
fine.
But I will say at Lululemon, first of all, their prices still sky high, but they have some really cute dress pants in there.
Really?
Yeah, they have like 2 or 3 different kinds, some like baggy dress pants and some more fitted dress pants, really cute things. So I was looking around, but I had a little bit of I love birthdays. I love to buy gifts. We decided, Bill and I said that like sometimes they just don't need anything. And so then that weighs, like it
Our dog-
balances out the time. This dog,
She was doing it to me and I gave up on her, so now she went to you.
it balances out the times you end up with too many things for your kids or you
Correct.
spend money on your kids when you just, so we were trying not to spend much money because the Big E was part of her birthday gift,
Of course.
flying to there. And even though she made bank while she was there. So I'm like, so that was your birthday gift and you profited off of this.
That's called an investment.
But it's
birthday
not
gift.
really profiting because we pay for all the expenses. But anyways, so I don't know. So I didn't buy anything on Lululemon. I walked down to Anthropologie, which it looks like in Anthropologie, Rod's Western Palace exploded inside of it. I'm not even kidding you. Like everything looks like a little Western, a
Really?
little rodeo right now. In fact, a shirt from Rod's, I guarantee you, I should have taken a picture. It's the same t-shirt that's like $39.99 at Rod's was $80.
I don't doubt it.
At Anthropologie, super cute. Love it. Loved it in Rod's.
Did you buy it?
No. And no, but I did get a really cute top, but I had to stay within a budget. And so then I called my mom and I'm like, hey, remember how I said I don't know what you should get Campbell? I know you should get Campbell these really cute things that I'm not going to talk about
Right.
because, you know.
Although by the time,
Oh yeah, she'll have already
by
gotten
the
it.
time she hears
So
this,
really
she'll
cute
have
pair of
listened.
jeans.
And I got her a scuba from Lululemon.
Yeah. So then we got her the top. My parents got her the jeans. And then together it's a really cute outfit. So tomorrow she'll have another cute fit
she's
to wear.
dressed all week this week.
She does like to dress
So
nice.
this is what Bill and I were talking about. And I kind of made a joke like it was just you guys, but it is something that we all are guilty of. The reason that our kids are hard to buy for is because they genuinely have everything. I mean, they are, and I'm not going to use the word spoiled because I don't really feel that our kids are spoiled, but if they do not go without, and if they want something, they get it. Like, you know, I don't always say, like, I guess I could be like anything they want now. Oh, you're going to get it for Christmas. I mean, it's still 3 months away or whatever, but I don't really, like, if we want something, we usually just, like, Tom and I stopped giving each other gifts for that reason. Like, we never.
I still like it when Bill buys me gifts.
He got you a birthday gift.
Already?
He's on it this year.
Huh.
You're
Nice.
gonna be happy.
That's good. He does buy good gifts.
He does, and I always get to like be a part of it, so it's really fun. But it's for me because I like live vicariously. But no, like Tom and I stopped getting each other gifts because if we want something, we just
Remember,
go and buy
if
it.
it's not a barn, I don't want it.
This
If
is
it doesn't
true.
start with a B and end with an N, then I don't want it.
Okay, well then
Like,
I'll
to
take
save it up.
it.
I just want a barn. That's all I
take it
want.
then. I lost a little bit of weight and I need some new jeans. So yesterday I bought 6 pairs of jeans from Nordstrom online. I have zero intent on keeping them all. I need to be very clear.
But sometimes it happens that they work.
Well, but here's my thing. Now, jeans, I am willing to spend money on a good pair of jeans. Now, I'm not, when I say willing to spend money, I'm not willing to spend like $250. I can't justify that.
there was a pair of mother jeans
Yes,
there that were $249.99.
there are some amazing jeans out there and they're adorable, but we just cannot afford.
I don't
for me
think
to
they're
do
that adorable.
Right. But like I'll spend $100 on a good pair of jeans. Like I'm totally okay with
for
that. So I bought 6 pairs for, I think I paid like just over $400 yesterday. So
That's
really
good.
not terrible. From Nordstrom. Now, none of them may fit me. I have no idea, but I don't.
But you're going to try them on and then I'm going to try them on
Right, so
too.
I'm going to pass them down. Like if I don't like any of them on me, or if they don't fit me, they're too big, too small on me. Excuse me. If they're too small on me, I will have Kristin try them on. And if she wants them, then she can keep them. Otherwise, everything is going to go back.
But sometimes you just have to buy everything, try it on, and send it back.
Well, and I don't have time to go to the store. And honestly, half the time, the store doesn't have the right selection of sizes anymore. Ever since COVID,
and nobody knows the size because no size is the same anymore.
Every brand is
There's
different.
no standard for sizing.
So I bought like 4 different brands. So we'll see. But I feel like ever since COVID, when you go shopping in the stores, they just do not have like the selection. So it's like you're better off just shopping online anyways.
I have to give another plug, speaking of sizes and clothes, for that website, Stacey's.com, which was we've now had 2 incidents in purchase. What am I saying? Like experiences with them.
2 times, yeah.
We got a formal dress for Campbell, and then they shipped her the dress for homecoming, which she didn't end up keeping, which I just reached out to do a fast return. And the company is great. Like, they may be on the other side of the world, but they have been so good. So if you're looking for a dress, Stacey's, STACEES.com. They're not paying me for this. I mean, clearly we profit from this podcast. But I am just so impressed with the quality and their service.
Yeah, that's what you said.
So impressive. So I'm going to return that dress. And
so we ordered a dress about a month ago from Lucy in the Sky. It's for homecoming. It came today. Homecoming was this past weekend, so clearly she did not wear it. It is so poorly made. I'm so disappointed. I mean, it wasn't like cheap, but it wasn't expensive. I think I paid like $70 for it. And I'm going to return it, but so disappointed in it. It's junk.
$70 doesn't get you much in a dress.
And we bought 2 from Lulu's. I did not like the quality there either, but as long as you return it quickly, because they have a very short return window, the return process is very easy. So we got our money back already on those, but they get you because like if you don't return it in 2 weeks, you're done. Like those are yours to keep and you're not getting your money back. So now I have to do that with this one up here.
Yeah, it's just the extra step. Speaking of homecoming, it's so expensive. So I have always just made corsages and boutonnieres. So we just I buy flowers from either Costco or Roguish Farms, depending on what time of year the event is. This year they all came from Roguish Farm, which they were beautiful, Amy and Bob.
They were gorgeous. Look, I actually have Olivia's. It's up by my kitchen sink.
Yeah, they're just so pretty. And I just got to go and pick out little things. And it was lovely. Her flowers are beautiful. And, but someone told me the corsages are $40 a piece. Yeah.
I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
But you know what I found interesting is, so you offered Olivia a bouquet. And I was like, this is where my brain is. I was like, I'm going to take this, but I don't think Olivia's going to want this. Right. But I'm like, this was so kind of Kristin, and I'm going to have Olivia take at least a couple pictures of her holding it because it is so pretty. I get there. Olivia's like, Mom, we went to Heinen's and bought flowers, her and all of her girlfriends, because they got all ready together beforehand. And they had all made their own bouquets already.
That's cute. That's
this
a nice
was apparently
activity.
the thing to do this year.
Bouquets are kind of coming back.
Yes, I had no idea. And so what
little
was
mini bouquets.
Mini bouquets, yes, not like the full blown. But what was interesting is everyone's photos that I'm going through Facebook, looking, all my friends are posting pictures of their kids at homecoming. This is a thing this year. Apparently, Liv said it's like a TikTok thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm not even on TikTok, and I already knew.
Yes, it was really, really interesting.
Yeah, it was fun. And I don't mind doing them. They're fun, but it is so much cheaper just to do them yourself.
Oh,
I just have all the supplies, and by now I have all the different ribbons and.
Yeah, but I thought it was a cute idea, her and her friends.
Yeah, that was very cute. It was an activity
went to lunch,
to do.
And then they went to Heinen's, bought flowers, and spent the afternoon together.
Heinen's has a good flower selection.
They do, actually.
They actually buy from a lot of retail, local Ohio growers.
Yes. Heinen's, all their produce, they buy a lot of it from local. So it was fun. But I will say, I was telling you this earlier, homecoming, I asked Liv, did you have fun? And she's like, meh, it was okay. Every kid that I have talked to, how was the dance? The dance was fine.
Campbell said the end was the most fun part because there was not as many people there.
I was going to say, everybody left.
Yeah.
So Liv said that, I think she left before 10 o'clock. But
they were there for Dancing Queen together. They were, the 2 girls were.
They were,
they were reunited at the dance.
Good. But I just found it to be interesting. It's kind of overrated. I feel like you get all this, it's all this for weeks, it's the talk of who's going with who and what dress you're wearing and what your plans are and where you're going to dinner and all these things. And then the night comes. And so it was funny because I was talking to another mom, Katie, that works at the market. And her son is going to homecoming this weekend. And she's like, she gave it the perfect, analogy. She said, oh, it's like New Year's Eve. And I said, yes, it's exactly like New Year's Eve. Like, you get all excited.
It is okay to stay home. It is okay to like chill.
Right. And it is nothing. Liv ended up coming home, which I was glad she didn't spend the night out. So I just think it was like, it's, they put so much into it, and then it's like a letdown of, it's not a bad night, but it's like, it's not this like extreme thing. So
I don't know. It's a little wild. The kids, it's fun to see them so excited, and it's fun to see all the kids dressed up and like looking so pretty. Oh my gosh,
they all look so nice. Like,
everybody
looked great.
Parker went with his little friend, and her mom is a firefighter paramedic at Chardon. And so they went up in the fire truck really and went up in the bucket. So that was cute. I got to meet her whole family, and that was a whole to do. Like, Parker has this little girlfriend. Yes. So this is like a whole new phase for me to enter. I mean, we have it with Sam, but it was different. I think a little different. Because Sam like went through his girlfriends kind of a little fast, and now he's been with Ashley for so long
time, right?
And Jack's had a couple little friends, but like they're almost to the age where people can drive now, so it's a little different. So like they actually could go on a date.
Yeah, it is crazy. So that was our week. You had cows for birthdays and homecoming, and
so I'm gonna get off this podcast after I get done hacking,
because this is,
and then I'm gonna go make
a
cake and make meatloaf, because that's what Campbell wants for her birthday dinner is meatloaf.
That's not what
this child is like a 65-year-old woman who wants meatloaf and potatoes and chocolate cake.
That's great.
She's something.
Right. Well, happy birthday, Campbell.
Until next time, friends, we're mismatched.